This week on Inside Boulder News, the city seeks community input about the use of downtown streets as public space for gathering, events, and connection. Want to help make a difference in the community? Apply to be on a board or commission, and see what's in store for this year's MLK Day Events. Welcome to Inside Boulder News, your source for all things Boulder. I'm Jocelyn Avendaño. Boulder experienced outdoor spaces in new ways when streets were temporarily repurposed to meet community needs during the COVID-19 pandemic. While the public health emergency that led to these changes has ended, the City of Boulder is committed to reimagining public spaces together with the community. For this reason, the city launched the Downtown Streets as Public Space project this week. The Downtown Streets as Public Space project will involve an inclusive public engagement process to reimagine downtown streets as welcoming spaces to gather, attend events, and connect with Boulder.
Part of our work through this project is to make sure we hear from a wide and diverse pool of people in our community to better understand what downtown Boulder means to them and give more people the opportunity to share their views with us.
As part of this project, a questionnaire now available on Be Heard Boulder is designed to gather input from more community members about their preferences, ideas, and needs for downtown public space, as well as their thoughts on access and connection.
This questionnaire has a few targeted questions, and also there's an opportunity for people to suggest specific downtown street segments on a map. And we really encourage everyone in our community to visit the Be Heard Boulder page and complete the questionnaire by January 31st.
Results from this questionnaire will be combined with previous engagement efforts and technical analysis to reimagine downtown streets as welcoming spaces to gather, attend events, promote walking and biking, support economic health and vitality, and foster social interactions.
This project is really about people-centered spaces, and as you know, the city serves the community, but not all community members have the same views. So we need to get the pulse of what our community wants and also evaluate any trade-offs which are bound to be there. So getting feedback from diverse and numerous people will help us make better recommendations for this spring and summer and beyond.
By spring of 2023, the project team will develop pop-ups, events, and activities to test this summer, temporarily repurposing select downtown streets with possibilities for public lounges, programming, cultural events, art, and more. To learn more about the Downtown Streets as Public Space project, answer the questionnaire, and stay informed, please visit the project webpage. This week, the Boulder Main Library reopened its doors to the public after being closed for several weeks due to found methamphetamine contamination, found primarily in the building's public-facing bathrooms. The city hired certified remediation contractors and removed the impacted furniture in the seating areas. The public computers, circulating laptops, and courtesy phone have been removed to prevent thermal exposure and the spread of possible contamination. Extensive cleaning has been done throughout the library, including the carpets, walls, and HVAC systems. All porous furniture has been discarded. The library hopes to bring back public computers in the near future. For now, patrons can use public computers at the library branches. Wireless printing is available from your own personal device. The public restrooms are currently sealed in an airtight environment, being cleaned and some materials removed. No public restrooms will be available for a few weeks until a new system is in place where library staff and contract security staff can help monitor the bathrooms and deter unwanted behavior. New samples and testing will once again be taken of all the contaminated bathrooms to determine if the areas are now safe before they are made accessible again to the public.
The discussions have been primarily focused on the urgent, what do we need to do to get the library safely opened now? But a corresponding discussion is, how are we going to deal with this issue more broadly? And how are we going to prevent it from happening again? The reality is the City of Boulder and the Boulder Public Library are not the only places that are grappling with the methamphetamine epidemic. This is a problem across our entire country. It just so happens that we did the responsible thing, which was to test when we began to notice things that caused us concern. We were not legally obligated to test, but we did.
No decision has been made yet about testing in other public restrooms. The city does have cleaning protocols in place that address residue on non-porous surfaces. Individuals using public restrooms are encouraged to wash their hands thoroughly. City Council plans to continue the discussion on next steps with the community and Boulder County Public Health in the near future. 2023 marks 60 years since the Dr. Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, and Boulder is set to commemorate the civil rights leader's birthday with events starting on Saturday, January 14th.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
In observance of Martin Luther King Day, the life and teachings of Dr. King will be celebrated throughout the city. The community events are meant to inspire us all to take positive action in support of social justice and equality. The events will kick off on Saturday, January 14th, and will continue through the 16th. The events are organized by community partners and the city, and they're sponsored by City's Human Relations Commission and the Boulder Arts Commission. All events will be free and open to the public. Here are some of the events community members can attend.
On Saturday the 14th from 1 to 4, there is a young nonprofit organization called Haula Community Organization. It will be hosting an amazing event at the Boulder Meadows Branch Library, where they will perform and present South Sudanese dances, the choir. There's going to be refreshments, and it's open for the entire family. Then followed by another amazing event on Sunday, the 15th. This one will start at 4 p.m. at the Jewish Community Center. This one is organized by the NAACP Boulder branch, the Second Baptist Church, and Museum of Boulder. This event is a collaboration. There will be music, poetry, dances by local youth and local performers. And the keynote speaker is Dr. Raylan Rabaka. And last but not least, on Monday the 16th, starting at 2 p.m., Modus Theater will be performing at the Dairy Arts Center. They will also portray a family-friendly event exploring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s understanding of poverty and racism. They will have music and reflections that through poetry and hip-hop poetry.
For a full list of events, please visit boulderhumanrights.com. Want to make a difference in your community? The City of Boulder is looking to fill various openings on 19 boards and commissions that focus on housing, open space, the environment, and more. Boards and commissions allow residents to engage in issues that affect public policy while providing guidance to City Council. There are a total of 19 boards and commissions. Community members interested in serving may apply to the up to 3 boards or commissions. Council will then conduct interviews to possible candidates. Once they vote, new board members will be appointed at a public meeting. To apply and see the vacant positions, please visit bouldercolorado.gov/board-commissions. All applications are to be submitted electronically by 5 p.m. on January 30th. Once recruitment has ended, City Council will conduct interviews in March. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Inside Boulder News. Connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe. And be sure to check out the city's online newsroom for the latest city news. We'll see you next time.